near that person. We will not even want to sit next to that person. It's so, the reaction that is normal that most of us want to see our enemies suffer. This is what exactly Jonah was doing. Jonah got annoyed that he had said, if you don't do all this, God is going to destroy you. And he was hoping that his prophecy was going to work. But go on to him that when they all changed, God relented and accepted the forgiveness. So we have many lessons learned from Jonah, the angry, restless missionary. The direction of your life is an indication of your spiritual condition. When you are running from God, your life cannot go up. Go down just as Jonah's life went down, down. Even when he went to hide, he hid down the boat or whatever ship, whatever it is. Disobedience does not result in success. When we disobey God, we will never succeed. The precursor obedience is the precursor of success. So if you want to succeed, follow God and allow God to deal with you the way you want. Where can you run from God? Is there anywhere you can run from God? Nowhere. Even if you go deep down to the sea, God is there. If you go to the sky, He's there. Anywhere you want to hide, God is still there. Jonah 1, 7 to 8. When the world is in crisis, the worst thing that you and me can do is to be asleep. You know, when the boat, the ship was doing what? Was more of shipwreck. Jonah was doing what? He was asleep. Can you imagine? So when the world is in crisis as it is right now, the worst thing for you and me can do is sleep. You need to awake and look for results. What is your occupation? It means what you do with your time. What takes your time? Most of us cannot even account for our time. Most of us, even on Sabbath, you go home and you can't come back, but you cannot account for the spiritual thing that you're able to do. Some of us will go and sleep. Some of us will watch even football and other things. So we need to account for our time well. Your obedience or disobedience can mean salvation or destruction. So you need to follow the mission of God if you want to save humanity. Where do you come from? Where did your journey begin? What is your country? What is your place of influence? That is what Jonah was doing. What shall we do when a crisis arises? We must take responsibility to reverse the crisis. That is why you remember Jonah asked, when he was asked, what do we do with you? Now that you've told us what has made us suffer, what can we do? Say to us, throw me into the lake or ocean, whatever it is. But we thank God that God is gracious even in such circumstances. He still takes care of us. May God bless.
Thank you. Up to this point, there are some few take-homes that we should note. That when God wants to use you in His mission, no matter what you do, He'll still use you. And He did that, and it is demonstrated in this story very aptly. Then there is something else. This hunger of Jonah, it teaches us something, that Jonah was now looking at himself. He forgot to look at God and the mission God put in his hands. Now he was saying, I look stupid in front of these people, that what I proclaimed is not going to happen. Imagine you go preaching, you go for a mission, people turn to God, and then you start getting hungry with God. That tells you that even when you are called of God, there is still some growing and overcoming to be done. It's very key. Even when you are called of God, even people are called prophets of God, still some growing and overcoming to be done. Now, Bel has gone a two-way street. Jonah seemed to be more troubled than he was worth. What does that tell us? Mr. Jack.
Yona anajipata akiwa katika njia ya mikondo miwili. Tunajifundisha nini kutoka hapo? Angalia huyu Yona. Surprising that Yona yeye alipokuwa tumboni mwa samaki analilia Mungu wake sana, na Mungu anamhurumia, anamsamehe, lakini look at what he has done. Anapoona ya kwamba the Ninevites wamerepent, wamesamehewa, ndio huyu anakasirika. Sasa huyo ni nabii wa aina gani? Kujaribu kufikiria. Kitu kingine tunaambiwa ya kwamba Yona ni nabii ambaye ameitwa na Mungu, na ukiitwa alikuwa aitike na aende. Hata yeye Mungu kama angeangalia asikuwe na huruma zake, by the way, he could have done away with him when he was in the belly of that whale. Now, let us read from the book of Jonah 4 verse 2. Hapo ndio tunaona ya kwamba Yona anapokamilisha kazi yake, anaenda anakaa katika ng'ambo ya ule mti pande wa mashariki. Anangojea kuona ule mti ukiangamizwa. Lakini hapo ndipo anaona ya kwamba siku zimeisha, the 40 days are over, but still the people are there. The people repented. Anasema anger and abundant in loving kindness, one who relents from doing harm. God relented from killing Jonah when he was in the whale's belly, and at the same time, even akawasamehe the Ninevites. So, hakuna vile Yona mwenyewe angejipata akiwa katika njia panda. Yeye anataka tu mazuri yatendeke kwake, lakini asione haya mazuri yakitendeka kwa wenzake. Ndio tunaambiwa kama Wakristo wa siku hizi wenzako. Don't just look at someone who is perishing in sin. Unaangalia unasema, by the way, acha tu apotee. Who goes the opposite direction, who wants to be forgiven after repenting and does not want the Ninevites to be forgiven.
Thank you. We have heard the bell, lakini tunataka kuwapatia dakika mbili mchangie. Nani watataka kuchangia? And as even we do that, can we reflect on this Jonah's attitude? What does it mean to us? Jonah's attitude. What does it mean to us as Christians in the contemporary society? Ni wangapi ambao wanataka kuchangia? Nimeona mkono 3 pande hii. Hiyo imetosha kwa sababu ya muda. Tuko na dada Wilkista hapo, ndugu Obonyo pale nyuma, na dada Joyce, in that order. Anzia hapa mbele please. Take 2 minutes each ndio tufunge. Asante kwa kufika na asante kwa kuchangia. Thank you.
Happy Sabbath. Happy day. Nimeongea na karani mwenye amepiga kengele. We still have about 15 minutes. So we can tunaweza changia for around that time because we are finishing at 10. So there are several lessons that I learned from this week's lesson. Ya kwanza, we may think that wengine ndio wamepotea, kumbe sisi ndio tumepotea. Because looking at the attitude of Jonah, he also needed to be redeemed, just like the people he was preaching. That's number 1. Number 2, because of the way the Assyrians were so bad and the way they had mistreated the Israelites, he had resentment towards them. And that is why he was running away. But God ensured that he took the message that he had given. And even when God should not have been upon them. So that is something that we also need to learn from, that God is merciful and God must.
Amejitoa mwanga mara 3. Wakati alisema atubwe ndani ya mkati